to all my Cancer crabs out there. Please make sure to get the book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. So, mainly Amazon. Please make sure to comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video with your friends. Word of mouth really does go a long way. Really appreciate for all the subscribers coming through. You know, my subscriber base is growing fairly quick. A lot of y'all coming through, showing a lot of love, giving me a lot of likes, stuff like this. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate it. Let's get into the video. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. Like I was talking about before, those peerage courses that I was talking about, they're $30 each. Yeah, I have 3 courses, and it'll say course 1, course 2, course 3. You want to go ahead and get them. Right? A lot of the times people don't know why it is that they're having so much problems with love. This will pretty much answer the question. All right, so a few cards fell out here. Let's give it one more shuffle. So let's see what the Cancer crabs you got. We have the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Death card, the 7 of Wands, the Tower, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. It's already shaping up to be interesting. The 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Sun card, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. You want to go? That's my cat for you. So, what I'm seeing here for the Cancer crabs is that I'm just seeing the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Once a lot of you Cancer crabs are done with someone, you're done. Okay? The walk away game is strong for Cancers, right? It's very good. A lot of the times when the Cancers choose to be done with a person, you don't hear from them again. They don't want to talk to you. Nothing. They're done. So the 3 of Swords now, right? The 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups represents this person is even questioning if you actually cared about them in the first place. But maybe they may have done something to that you Cancer crabs didn't necessarily like, which is why it is that a lot of you Cancer crabs decided to walk away in the first place, and you're now here with it, the Emperor, right? Confident, don't care about what it is that they have to say, doing your own thing. You have already, let me turn this light off. You have already moved on. Yeah. You have already moved on. So, because of that, they don't necessarily understand that it's something that they could have done to have gotten on your nerves. But see, that's the thing with Cancer crabs, though, that I do have to address, though. Cancer crabs, sometimes you can offend a Cancer crab, and you may not even necessarily know that that's what it is that you did, because the Cancer crabs are not even going to let you know that you insulted them in some shape, form, or fashion. So we still kind of have to give leeway. See, Cancer crabs is a special kind of a case, because you still have to give leeway to maybe this person didn't even necessarily know. Now, if this person did know, does know what's going on, then forget about them, right? Keep it pushing. But if that's not the case, they may not have necessarily even have known. The Death card represents the Death and the 7 of Wands, right? If you pay attention to how the Death card is, this is you and this is the other person. The person may even be trying to figure out or ask you what it is that they even did. And that's what I'm talking about. And I'm just seeing how they seem to be denying something, because the thing is that slow down. The Seven of Wands is you moving forward, right? The Death card. This is you, this is them. Them asking, well, what did they even do, right? Some of them could be playing dumb. Some of them may not necessarily be playing dumb. They really don't know, some of them. The Seven of Wands, you're like, I don't even want to hear it. It is what it is. I'm done. I don't care. That's how some of you Cancers are. So the things that the Tower card is now, the Tower and the Six of Swords is this relationship is done. You know, they've got nothing. This relationship is over with. It's finito. It's finished. And some of the people don't know why. Some of them do know why, but they're playing dumb. And the Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands is about you not wanting to discuss it. It's over. It is what it is. You turned your back. You've made your decision. It's a wrap for them. It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for them. You're done. The Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, however, represents how it is that a lot of you Cancers are moving on to somebody else. Someone that is better suited for you, especially at this moment. Plot twist. The Ten of Swords represents how you may have to, you may actually explain to them what it was that got you so upset. So because the Knight of Wands, because I'm breaking it down as the cards, as I go through these cards, right? I don't know what I'm going to say. So the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands is that, okay, so you see them out somewhere, right, where the two of you physically cross paths again, and they ask you what happened, and the Ten of Swords is about you letting them know what it is that they did finally. The Page of Pentacles and the Sun card, okay, good. Whew. The Page of Pentacles and the Sun card is about you Cancer crabs being exonerated and exalted, because the reason why it is that the two of you had broken up wasn't necessarily because of you. You explained to them what it is that they did wrong, or where they somehow crossed a line with you somehow, somewhere. And the Page of Pentacles is is you having a point. You actually, you know, there being some sort of credence to this. You actually having some sort of real world situation where what it is that they did is not necessarily okay. And they really was crossing a line with you, right? It's not anything dumb. The Sun card, however, right, is also good, because the Sun card represents how this person can't now continue to act like you Cancer crabs are the crazy ones. You see what I'm saying? In this particular situation, because you do have a point, because this person may have done X, Y, and Z, very disrespectful thing for them to do. You know what I'm saying? So the Nine of Pentacles now and the Five of Wands represents how a lot of you Cancer crabs are done. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, you're above this. You're above trying to argue with them, going back and forth. You don't want to do that with them. You want to sit back and just kind of do your own thing now, because you're done with this relationship indefinitely. And, you know, whatever issues these people, the person that represented the King of Wands, whatever issues this person's bringing, and the Five of Wands is up underneath the King of Wands in a row, no, in a column, a column. So whatever it is whatever issues this person was bringing to the table, you know, a lot of you Cancers are like, you're going to hear about it, right? Because you're going to hear about it later, because you may end up seeing them again arguing with somebody. And then a lot of you Cancers are going to be like, yep, that's exactly the reason why I'm not hanging out with that person. They bring X, Y, Z drama, and you don't really, that's not what you're interested in. You know what I mean? So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. I'm not picking on the Cancer crabs. I'm not taking any sides. I'm not picking on the Cancer crabs when I was like, hey, such and such. I know that to be true because Scorpios and Cancers are like that. And Cancer and Scorpio are higher and lower octave. A Cancer will cut you off. A Scorpio will cut you off, you know, sometimes, and you didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but just because they want to have a problem, you see what I'm saying? Same thing with a Cancer. They will, to be real, like a Cancer crab or a Scorpio will do something to you that sparked it up. And then when you stand your ground, they now want to cut you off and act as if, you know, such and such, like you're in the wrong, because they can't own up to the fact that they may have wronged you. So you got to understand that I adapt my style of reading to whatever zodiac sign that I'm reading, but also I'm not being biased or bigoted. I'm still being impartial and not taking sides whenever it is I'm speaking to any of the zodiac signs. It's just that I know how the zodiac signs think and they operate. And with the thing is that with Cancer can manipulate their surroundings or change their surroundings like water does to the shoreline. Listen to what I'm saying. Like water does to the water and the shoreline and the topography that's on the ocean floor, the marine life, because of the water and stuff like this and where the water is going in the currents. So the thing is that you have to understand this in order to be able to interact with a Cancer, because you have to be very meticulous when it comes to interacting with Cancer crabs. It's not like dealing like you gotta understand, Cancers and Virgos are very complicated. You gonna have to be, you know. So let's clarify the Five of Wands. I can get deeper into it, but you have the Two of Imps, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and then you have the Page of Bats. So this is about how a lot of you Cancers, right? Again, the Two of Imps, I'm using the Halloween Tarot. Two of Imps, Wheel of Fortune. This has had to happen because you knew this person was full of it. You and this person, you knew that this person wasn't going to last. You and this person wasn't going to last long because this person was full of fish. Person always got some craziness going on, and they not really trying to do anything to fix it. And Cancer crabs is one of those zodiac signs where if you messed up, you better have some sort of plan to figure it out. Because Cancer crabs don't want to be hanging out with a loser. You know what I'm saying? And the things that the Page of Bats represents how a lot of the Cancers understand or understood when it was a good time for a lot of y'all to walk away. Yeah, Cancer crabs have good timing because Cancers and Capricorns deal with time, patience, time, understanding when you have an opportunity and when you don't. When is a state of mind. You see what I'm saying? Let's clarify the Ten of Swords. The Devil. You see what I'm saying? The Nine of Ghosts. And then you have the Ace of Ghosts. So the Devil is obviously Capricorn, the opposite zodiac sign of Cancer crabs, which means that this is about like you knew that this person was full of fish. You knew that this person was off their square because, again, a lot of you Cancers knew that you were too old to have to sit there and interact with these people who should already know when they messed up or when they did something wrong. And they should be big enough to actually own up to it, right? And want to do better. But the Nine of Ghosts is that they didn't. But also the Nine of Ghosts represents how you are confident enough to kind of sit back and watch them do their own selves in with the craziness that they was doing and not alarm them. Yeah, Cancer crabs are notorious for that. A Cancer, Cancers are dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? Cancer crabs are dangerous, man. The Ace of Ghosts, you know what I'm saying? I understand Cancer, so I understand where it comes from, man. Y'all can't fool me. Y'all are dangerous. So the Ace of Ghosts represents how a lot of the Cancers, right? You watch how this person tried to like weasel their way back in by trying to make excuses like, oh, that I don't know what happened. I don't get what happened. Why did we end up breaking up? And a lot of you Cancers are like, well, we ended up breaking up because you were full of fish. And since you really want to know, let me go ahead and tell it to you. And then now it's like when you actually say it out loud, you realize that they kind of have to just sit back and realize they sound goofy. You know, they sound really goofy because now it's, this is the thing. And see, I'm glad that this situation came up for the Cancers, right? Because it's the same thing that I was saying for a minute. Like, that's exactly what happens when someone does something wrong to you, and then you end up, you're like, you know what, I'm not dealing with you because you should already know that you was living foul. So they're going through all this plan as if they're so upset at you, right? They're flipping the script on you, right? Playing all these games. And then now it's, oh, such, right? X, Y, Z, whatnot, right? Your soul, whatever. And then you're like, should I tell you? Do you want to say it, or do I have to pull the pin? Do I have to actually do that for you? Because if I have to do that for you, it's going to really make you look terrible. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then you go ahead and pull the pin. The reason why it is that you and I ended up not working out is because X, Y, and Z. And when you say that to these people and they actually have to hear it, they sound how they hear how it sounds. And the way that it sounds is goofy, because now it's like, you goofy. Not you, I'm saying the person whom it is that you're speaking to who does that stuff. It's like the other person's a weirdo, and they kind of have to take the L like, yeah, I kind of am. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Peace.